What's up, y'all? Something a little bit different. This has nothing to do with fragrances, colognes, perfumes, anything like that. I've done a video on this. I think this is like the third or fourth time since I've started my channel up like 4 years ago almost. And I'm going to continue to do it. King James Bible. King James Bible. This is the only Bible that I will use. Why? Why not an NIV? Why not a Living Bible? Why not a NASB? Why not all the other New Age Bibles? I'll tell you in a minute. But I want to talk about something else. I was at a I had an appointment at a medical clinic yesterday evening at 7 p.m. I went in and they had a clipboard and a pen and a bunch of papers that I had to fill out. The very first form, piece of paper like that, it had just general information: my name, telephone number, email address, emergency contact. At the very top, it had a place for Mr. and Miss or Mrs., but they also added something else, and I wrote it down. Under the section Mr., they also had him, his, himself, and under Mrs., they also had she, her, they, no, she, her, and hers. But they also had they, them, their, theirs, gender neutral, non binary. Most of the applications that you see now for different things have that. They don't have just Mr. and Mrs. anymore. They have gender pronouns. If you don't know what gender pronouns are, they're used by the LGBTQ community. I looked that up one time, and there's I don't know how many they are now, but what they're doing is just putting just letters together like SEI and JPQ, and there's like hundreds of them now, and you can just pick out whatever gender you want, or if you're non-gender, if you're neither a male or a female. Things have changed a lot since I was growing up in the 60s and 70s and 80s. I remember when it was, as far as marriage between a man and a wife, anything else was unacceptable. But every year it's getting like more insane, especially the last few years. Every year it's just doubled in insanity. And I think this world is absolutely sick. And most of the people are absolutely sick. All the companies, big corporations, medium-sized businesses, small businesses are complying with this and accepting it, some embracing it. I know Target and a lot of other stores are actually promoting teaching kids elementary school kids about transgender, LGBTQ. All the schools are doing that now, starting from elementary school. I seen a video the night before last about this. Well, not just one. There's lots of schools and teachers out there now that have gotten into the school system, school boards, school administration, and they're teaching elementary school kids about sex and about LGBTQ. And there's a lot of people that are for giving little kids hormone injections and steroids and all these things to make them into another gender, to make a girl into a boy and a boy into a girl. 10 years ago, nobody would even think about anything like that. But everybody's accepting it because they don't want to get attacked by the left. Everybody's scared of the left, so everybody's just saying, okay, I'll do whatever you want me to, just don't attack me and sue me. People need to start standing up. They really do. This world is sick and satanic. All this stuff is satanic, in my opinion. One of the most satanic things on this earth is Planned Parenthood, abortion. I don't know if any other countries like Canada has Planned Parenthood. I think it's just in the United States. But they kill millions and millions and millions of little babies in horrible, horrible ways. Things have changed. Stand up, man. When I was at that clinic last night, I almost got up and walked out. I didn't fill that section out though, where it said Mr. and Mrs. and they, them, she, her, non-binary, non-gender. I didn't fill that section out, and if they would have asked me to, I would have said some words to them. Anyway, on to my topic. I had to get that off my chest. Something else I want to say. I don't know who out there believes in the Antichrist and believes in the Bible and what it says about the Antichrist. I think he actually might maybe already be here. I don't know. But I have a feeling that he will, if he's not already here, he will be here before I die. Because things are just satanic and insane. And if you laugh at me or think I'm crazy, just wait and see. Anyway, on to my subject. Why am I a King James Bible only person? About 5 years ago, just out of the blue, something popped up on my YouTube feed. It was this lady named Gail Riplinger. She was having a lecture on the difference between King James Bible, and she was comparing that with the NIV, NASB, and all the New Age Bibles. And she went into detail about it. And I watched that video. There's two different videos. There's video 1 and video 2. And I watched that first video, and it opened up my eyes. And I did my own research after I watched those two videos. I already had an NASB and an NIV. But I went out and got a King James Bible. And I did my own research. And I looked at everything she talked about. I compared them myself. and I was absolutely shocked. If you read anything other than the King James Bible, I hope you watch at least the first video that I'm going to be posting in the description and the comment section. I'm going to label them video 1, video 2. At least watch the first one because that will open up your eyes. It's like an hour and 10 minutes long. If you don't want to watch the whole thing all the way through, watch the first 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes will open up your eyes. And then go back later on and watch the rest of it. Some of the Bibles now are satanic. The Holy Bibles, Christian Bibles, some of them are satanic now. Actually, almost all of them are now because they've taken out some of the most important parts of the Bible. Please watch at least the first video. Watch 30 minutes and then come back later and watch the next 30 minutes. And come back and tell me what you think. I'm going to also put a link in the description and the comment section on, this is my favorite King James. This is like a perfect Bible for me personally. It's King James Version, Reference Edition by Hendrickson. It's a reference edition. It's like a it's like the best study Bible you can possibly have. As a matter of fact, what did I do with it? I just had it, I thought. There it is. Sorry about that. It's a personal size, but it's giant print. And as you can see here, they have lots of different kinds of covers. They have some that feel exactly like leather, and you can get them in like two-tone, all different colors, or you can just get, this is the one I read all the time. It's like next to me on my bed. But it's like the perfect study Bible for me. It has everything. It has words of Christ in red, end of verse, cross-reference, concordance. It has very large print, but it's a smaller Bible. It's not like a huge Bible. Key Bible promises. Turn on the light so I can see better. Harmony of the Gospels, miracles of the Old Testament, miracles of the New Testament, Old Testament prophecies, full color maps, miracles of the New Testament. It has everything, absolutely everything. I'll put a link to them in the description also, so if you're interested on a really, really good Bible that's not corrupted and not satanic, check them out. I got like, I think 5 years ago, for the next year, I think they were so inexpensive, I think I got like 4 of them, all different colors, but they're the same Bible inside. So yeah, watch the first video and come back and let me know what you think. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. This is one of the most important videos I've ever done. See ya.